Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are getting back into Until We Meet Again. I took a little break from just recording in general on YouTube, and I've missed it greatly. I've had like 2 or so weeks to just ponder where we left off in this and other series that I've been reacting to, and just let it marinate and stew, and I've just been so ready to just watch the series again. So now that I've had a little bit of time off, we're just gonna dive back in. So we're diving into episode 9. Episode 8 was full of all kinds of just cute shenanigans. Parm and Manao and Win went over to Dean's house. Dean and Del and Dawn went over to their house, and we're just showing Parm was showing them how to cook, and Parm and Dean were having all kinds of just cute moments up in the bedroom, in the kitchen, in the living room. Parm video chatted his mom and his brother and was like, "This is my boyfriend," and it was just like, oh my god. And then we got all these cute flashbacks between Korn and Ian on the beach, and it's just like, oh my god, yes, thank you, these are the sweet things that I need to see. But of course, in typical Until We Meet Again fashion, the episode couldn't leave me all these happy moments. No. We had to come back to present time, and Dean is talking to his friend, I forget the name right now, but just talking to his friend on the phone. He's like, yeah, I couldn't find any information about Korn. It looks like he might have had, some resources to cover stuff up, but I did find some stuff about In Touch. Let's meet Wednesday at Soren's restaurant. I'm like, girl, why are we being so secretive? Why can't you just tell me on the phone now? It's like, Lord. And they had all this like espionage kind of music playing in the background. It's like, ooh, what is so scandalous? So I don't know. We just gonna dive on in and see. We're just gonna dive on in and see. What's on your mind, baby? The shape of Korn's eyes is gorgeous.
นี่พี่กรณ์คิดอะไรอยู่อ่ะ
Baby, what's on your mind? You gonna do it? You gonna kiss your man? You better give me this quick upside down Spider-Man peck.
ขโมยจูบ
Even though he's not hanging upside down still. Whatever. It's cute.
แบบเนี้ยเรียกว่าจูบตรงไหนกัน
Let him
ใช่
know.
สิพี่ก็ปากจุ๊บกันแล้วนี่ไง
Why don't you show him what a kiss is, baby? Girl! That's what I'm talking about.
พี่กรณ์
See, Eaton was looking left, right, back and forth all over, making sure no one was around, but Korn's like, I don't give a fuck, okay? You better kiss your man, baby. See, it just makes how things ended up with them so much more
แบบนี้
saddening.
ต่างหากที่เรียกว่าจูบ
Because, like, this is the life that they should have been living. This is life they should have been able to live.
ท ทำไมอ่ะขโมยจูบพี่อ่ะ
เอาโอเคเอาละยอมละ
Oh, Lord, it's been like 2 minutes. Why am I? Jesus.
อินมีความสุขกัน
Guess this is what happens when I take a break from the damn series. Better kiss your man. Yo. I miss doing this. I know it's only been like 2 weeks, but still, I've missed this.
คงเป็นวันเวลาที่เหนื่อยและล้าไม่มีใครๆหนึ่งวันงานเกินไปเกินกว่าใจมันจะมีแรงก้าวไปปล่อยทุกวันผ่านไปโดยไม่สน
And I'm so excited about, what is it, Between Us or whatever it's called, the Win and Team side series. Y'all keep telling me about it on Twitter. Y'all keep tagging me and stuff. And I am so ready. I am so ready. Y'all don't know how ready I am for that. I need more on-screen development with them. Like that little glimpse we got when they were in like the 7-Eleven and they had that cute little moment and there's like a forehead kiss or whatever. I need a full series about it. I need it. My soul needs it.
ยังมีฉันทั้งคนเมื่อเธอสับสนเมื่อเธอเสียใจนี่ไงมีฉันนี่ไงไม่ห่างไกลไม่ว่าเธอจะเจอหรือไงจะร้ายแรงเท่าไรจะไม่ทิ้งไปอยากรู้ยังมีฉันทั้งคนเธอจะผ่านพ้นเพียงร้อนใจจะยังมีฉันนี่ไงไม่ห่างไปเธอ
I gotta look up this OST.
จะรู้ว่ามีใครที่ทั้งหัวใจพร้อมดูแลเธอ
There we go. Them beautiful cheekbones that was sculpted by the hands of God. Y'all know I gotta say it every episode. He's got a good nose too. Good lips. Good eyes, good body. He's just good. Praise Jesus. Why is it so bright at 7:30 in the morning? Lord, Like, I know that the series, just Thailand in general, every series I've watched, they're bathing in sunlight all the time. But like, Lord, it is too bright for 7:30 in the morning. Oh, baby. Is it Wednesday yet? Because I need you to find out whatever information he's got for you. My little baby. I just want to hug him every time I see him.
ขอโทษนะครับ มีหนังสือเล่มนี้อยู่ไหมครับ
หนังสือเล่มนี้มีคนยืมไปแล้วค่ะ
อ้าว ไม่มีเล่มอื่นแล้วเหรอครับ
จะมีอยู่อีกทีที่คณะบริหารนะคะนักศึกษาลองไปดู เพราะว่ายังไม่มีประวัติการยืม
ขอบคุณครับ
What book are we looking for? I swear the scoring in these scenes is so beautiful. Y'all know I love me a good string section, and this OST's just got it in abundance. Beautiful scoring.
It's น้ำมาแล้วเว้ย น้ำพวกมึงมาแล้วครับผม ใครที่ฝากกูซื้อนะครับ ก็จ่ายตังค์มาให้กูด้วยนะครับอันนี้ของมึงกูไม่ให้
ดีน กูเจอน้องพามด้วยว่ะที่ป้อนขนมให้กูวันนั้นน่ะโคตรน่ารักเลย เดินเข้าห้องสมุดไปอ่ะ อยากให้เขามาป้อนกูทุกเช้าทุกเย็นเลย กูจะกินให้หมดเลยว่ะ
Bro, you trying to get Dean to feed you his
ที่จริง
fist?
ขนมน้องพาวอ่ะ
หวานหวานว่ะ ใครกินก็ติดใจ
I mean, you're cute. You got a pretty smile,
ไป
but
ไหนอ่ะ ไปด้วยดิอยู่วิพอดี เดี๋ยวพวกมึงอ่านโจทย์ข้อต่อไปรอไปก่อน เดี๋ยวกลับมาถาม
ได้ เอ้ยเดี๋ยวมึงเราค่าน้ำมึงอ่ะ
ชักดาบ
ไม่แดกฟรีเราอ่ะ
he's just got this swag about him. You can't fight him.
มึงทำหน้าอย่างนี้อีกแล้ว เมื่อคืนฝันอะไรแปลกๆแล้วดิ นิดหน่อย บอกผมมาเถอะ
I'm glad that he
just
at least feels
about that.
comfortable enough to share the fact that he is having these weird dreams and he's not just dealing with it alone.
ถ้ามึงมีเรื่องอะไรที่อยากรู้มากๆ แต่คำตอบอยู่ตรงหน้า แต่ถ้ามึงรู้แล้ว มันอาจจะเกิดปัญหา มึงจะทำยังไงวะ อ้าวแล้วมึงจะไปเสือกอยากรู้ทำไมวะ มึงแค่ปล่อยมันไป ไม่ต้องรู้ ไม่ต้องไปแกว่งเท้าหาเสี้ยนอยู่วะ แต่ถ้ามึงปล่อยโอกาสนี้ไป มึงอาจจะต้องสงสัยไปตลอดชีวิต หรือมึงอาจจะต้องสงสัยไปจนวันตายเลยนะเว้ย เอางี้กูถามมึงหน่อย ถ้ารู้แล้วอาจจะเกิดปัญหาของมึงอะปัญหาอะไรวะ ความสัมพันธ์ มันอาจจะทำให้ความสัมพันธ์มันแย่ลง อาจจะให้ทำให้ดีขึ้น มันเอาไม่ได้เลยวะ แล้วถ้ามันทำให้ความสัมพันธ์ของมึงสองคนน่ะแย่ลง มึงจะปล่อยมือจากเขาปะล่ะ ไม่มีวัน กูจะไม่มีวันปล่อยมือเด็ดขาด ก็แค่นั้นปะวะ งั้นมึงก็รู้ไปเลย ยังไงที่มึงพูดว่าอาจจะเกิดปัญหา มันก็อาจจะไม่เกิดก็ได้ปะวะ50-50 แล้วต่อให้มันเกิดปัญหาขึ้นมา มึงก็ไม่มีวันปล่อยมือจากเขาอยู่ดี แล้วมึงจะคิดมากทำไมวะ
I mean,
ก็
got
จริ
a
งของมึ
point.
ง บางทีนะเว้ย มึงก็กลัวมากเกินไป อาจจะเป็นเพราะมึงให้ความสำคัญกับเขามาก มากจนมึงกลัวที่จะเสียเขาไป มึงก็เลยไม่กล้าเปล่า
มึงแม่ง พูดอะไรดีกับเขาก็เป็นเหมือนกันนะ
อ้าวไอ้นี่ กูอุตส่าห์ช่วยมึง งั้นกูไปเซเว่นละฝากหยิบเทคอินเตอร์เทรดมาด้วย จะได้ไปตีกันต่อ
เออ
อ๋อ เชื่อกูเหอะ ยังไงแฟนมึงก็คงไม่ปล่อยมือจากมึงเหมือนกัน เจอกัน
See, he's not always just sarcastic and getting stuff for free and whatnot. He's got some sense and he's nice too, and he's cute, even though his tattoos are fake still.
พี่ดีนเด็กอะไรไม่รู้โคตรหน้าหมั่นเคี้ยวเลยว่ะ
เฮ้ย กลับมานั่งดีๆป่ะ
งกแหละ
จบแล้วการรอคอยที่แสนนานจบแล้ววันที่เคยจบแล้วการรอคอยที่แสนนานจบแล้ววันที่เคย
มิสเครื่องสำอางสำหรับคนรุ่นใหม่แบรนด์น้องใหม่จากมิสทีน
Go find your man.
หรือว่ากลับแล้วนะ
Lord, he looks good in that uniform. Praise Jesus. Y'all better stop with this movie moment. Lord, the sunlight smacking his cheekbone. Praise Jesus.
ต้องเจออะไรยังไงก็ไม่กลัวต่อไปจากนี้
Like when I'm in drag, his cheekbones are all the goals. Like I'm contouring to the gods to get those cheekbones. You better hug your baby.
พี่ดีนมีคนมาเห็นแล้วครับ
Girl, there's pictures all over Facebook by this point. Got like, you're fine. Y'all got like 15 school paparazzis already got like 30 pictures by now. You better stare lovingly into his eyes. Boom.
พี่รักพามนะ
Girl, you better tell him you love him. You better tell him. I mean, I'd like you to say it back, but it's okay if you can't say it back yet. I understand. I know the feelings are there. Dee knows the feelings are there.
พามก็รักพี่ดีน
But you better say the words anyway. God, why am I so damn emotional this damn episode? Lord. You better kiss him tenderly. Look at his smile. Look at that face. Swear Dean is just staring straight into his soul right now, so lovingly, Lord. I've said it before and I'll say it again, get you a man that looks at you the way Dean looks at Parm. If he ain't looking at you that way, he ain't the one. It's a sweet moment.
อ้าวน้องพามพวกพี่เพิ่งพูดถึงกันเองอะสองคนนี้นี่ไปไหนกันมาครับผม เด็กอะไรไม่รู้นะโคตรหน้าหมั่นเคี้ยวเลยว่ะ
เฮ้ย กลับมานั่งดีๆป่ะ
Back the fuck up.
งกแหละ
I don't share my man.
เขาก็ห่วงของเขาแหละ ต้องเข้าใจเล่นก็ไม่ได้เล่นนิดเล่นหน่อยก็ไม่ได้ถ้าเป็นห่วง
Hell no, you
กูฝาก
can't
เสี
do
ย
it.
ไอ้วินมันด้วยกูไปละ เจอกัน
ไปคนเดียวนะ น้องเอาทิ้งไว้เนี่ย
ไปกับกูนั่นแหละ
จะดีทำงานเลย
น้องครับ ถ้าเลิกกับเพื่อนพี่แล้วอะมาหาพี่นะ
กูปากเลยมึง
เจอกันนะเจอกันนะครับน้องพาม
บ๊ายบาย
บ๊ายบาย
อย่าไปฟังมัน
เอ้าเพื่อนบ๊ายบายยังไม่เห็นบ๊ายบายตอบเลย บ๊ายบาย ไม่ใช่มึง
แกล้งเลย
He gonna get you.
ถึงแล้วครับ 2-3 วันมานี้พี่ดินดูเครียดๆมีอะไรให้ผมช่วยไหมครับ
Cheekbones will help anything.
ชาร์จพลังแล้วครับ ไปกลับได้แล้ว ขับรถกลับดีๆนะครับ ครับ พี่ดีก็กลับดีๆนะครับ
I mean, you don't want to invite him over for dinner or something? You know, whatever. Some cuddles, some more kisses.
เพิ่งเข้าใจ ว่าการรอคอยใครบางคนมันมีความหมายแค่ไหนเพิ่งเข้าใจ ตลอดเวลาเรารออะไรมันนานแค่ไหนเมื่อได้พบเธอ
Again, the OST.
วันเดียวได้ข้างกายได้มีไออุ่นด้วยลมแผ่วเบาละมุนความรักจากเธอในวันที่เราสบตาเมื่อแรกเจอก็ทำให้ใจที่ละเมอ
Well, now I'm a little curious because Dean, like I know Dean was having the dream, and that's kind of why he's in this sort of headspace, along with everything else he's dreamed about. But like some of his facial expressions in the last couple scenes remind me of the sort of like in-depth, pensive thoughtful way Korn was in the little flashback we got there when Ian came along, you know, gave him the kiss before all that. Like, he was in his own world and just in this deep, deep thought. And there was like this air of sadness sort of hanging over him. And we didn't get to find out what he was thinking about. Ian came along and gave him the kisses and made him feel better. And they had a cute little moment there. But I feel like in my earlier reactions to this, you guys said that Ian and Korn weren't the first of these sort of like reborn lives. They were just another one in the set of strings. And if that's true, I'm wondering if Korn was also having sort of deep, pensive thoughts about a past life or past version of them that was in trouble or something like that. That might have happened. I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
พี่ศิลป์
ถามได้ไหมดีน
ครับ
ทำไมถึงให้พี่ตามหาสองคนเนี้ย
ผมฝัน
ที่ฝันถึงใครสักคนใช่ปะเห็นสอนเคยพูดถึงอยู่
ผมฝันมานานมาก ฝันถึงใครบางคน และผมตามหาเขามาตลอด แล้วผมก็เจอ ตั้งแต่นั้นมา ความฝันผมก็เริ่มรุนแรงขึ้น ละเอียดขึ้น แล้วก็กินเวลามากขึ้น และผมกับคนคนนั้น ก็พบว่าความฝันของเราเชื่อมโยงกัน ในฝัน พวกเราชื่อกรณ์กับอินทัศน์สิ่งที่ผมค่อนข้างมั่นใจก็คือหนึ่งในสองคนนั้น ยิงตัวตาย
Just one of them.
แล้วตอนนี้ ผมเริ่มมั่นใจ ว่าผม คือกรคนที่ยิงตัวตายคนนั้น พี่สิงห์ผมขอดูรูปได้ไหม
นิดนึงนะพี่กรณ์เร็ว
ก็ได้
กล้องหน่อยเร็ว
พร้อมนะ ขอท่าจับๆหน่อย1 2 3
เอา
เสร็จยัง
อย่าเพิ่ง อีกรูปหนึ่งได้ปะ
นิ่งๆนะ
หน้าเหวออยู่เลย
1 2 3เรียบร้อย เสร็จแล้วใช่ไหม
ยังไงก็ฝากมึงล้างด้วยแล้วกัน
So now it's like, where do we go from here?
คนในภาพชื่ออินทัสฆ่าตัวตายตอนอายุ 18 หลังจากถ่ายภาพนี้ได้แค่เดือนเดียว
ตาย ตอน
มึงจำภาพไปหน่อยนะดิน
No.
คนที่มึงให้กูตามหาฆ่าตัวตายทั้งคู่ ในวันเดียวกัน พูดให้ชัดคือ คนที่ชื่อกรฆ่าตัวตายก่อน แล้วคนที่ชื่ออินฆ่าตัวตายตาม
Well, then he didn't remember wrong. He just remembered what he lived through.
18 อินทัศน์ชัดโพคิน
มึงคุ้นนามสกุลนี้ไหม งั้นกูถามใหม่ มึงรู้จักคนที่ชื่ออันธิกาชัดโพ
I was
คิน
gonna
ไหม
say, lady on your wall that was triggering Parm's memories last episode.
รู้ไหมนามสกุลก่อนแต่งของแม่คืออะไร อลิน ชัดโพคิน คนที่ชื่ออันธิกาคือยายของมึงดีน ส่วนคนในรูปมีศักดิ์เป็นน้องชายของยายมึง ซึ่งเป็นตาแท้ๆของมึงเอง
Child, his mind is being blown right now.
ครับ
So now that you know for sure, it's like what now?
นี่พี่กรณ์อีกไม่นาน เราก็จะได้อยู่ด้วยกันแล้วนะ
อีกนิดเดียว
ลมพี่กรณ์อะคันก็ใหญ่ หนักก็หนัก ของอินนี่แหละ เหมาะที่สุดแล้ว
The series really knows how to just drive a stake through
ให้
your
ผมช่วยพี่บ้างนะ
feelings.
แต่ถ้าอินอยู่กับพี่ อินอาจจะไม่เจอเรื่องดีเลย
งั้นพี่จะต้องมีอิน เพราะอินจะพาพี่ไปเจอเรื่องดีๆ อินจะทำให้พี่มีความสุข อินจะพาพี่ไปเจอเรื่องสนุกเยอะแยะเลยนะ เชื่ออินนะ
พี่รักอินนะ
ไอ้ก้อน
รักพี่นะ
I'm right there with you, Dean.
ไอ้นายก้อน ไอ้ก้อน มึงเป็นเลวไอ้ก้อน มึงเป็นเลว มึงเป็นเลวไอ้ยี่ก้อน
Please don't get yourself into an accident.
ครับ ครับรอพี่ก่อนนะ
Why am I going nowhere?
พี่ดีน
What did I miss? Why is Dean's shirt off? I mean, I guess I'll find out, but Lord, this episode got too many damn feels going on. Ah, Jesus. more beautiful scoring.
Shidin. Không thảm đi mấy.
Baby.
ขอค้างด้วยนะ
ครับ
แล้วพี่จะเล่าให้ฟังทุกอย่าง
You hate to see him like this, because like the whole series he's been just like this stoic pillar of strength, and whenever Parm was, you know, feeling down or weak or whatever, he was that rock, and it's like now roles are kind of reversing, and it's nice to see, you know, that sort of softer side of him and see that Parm can be there for him, but still you hate to see it. Okay, is that why his shirt was off? He's getting him a change of clothes. Okay. That makes infinitely much more sense. I was gonna say, y'all can't be giving me all these emotional feels and then tell me we're gonna have sexy time. Like, my heart can't take this right now. Although I'm not sure that your clothes gonna fit him, baby. You are a petite little angel and he's a tall, strapping young lad. But, you know, we'll see.
Kangkeng ในตัวนี้พี่ดีน่าจะใส่ได้อยู่
I mean, he doesn't need to wear pants.
แต่ว่าผมไม่มีเสื้อไซส์พี่ดิน
I mean, he doesn't have to wear any of it, honestly.
คุณนะงั้นพี่ขอใช้ห้องน้ำหน่อยนะ
ครับ
อย่างน้อยเราเคยได้รักกันแค่นั้นมันก็ดีเกินพออยากจะขอเพียงหยุดเวลาให้ค่ำคืนนี้กลายเป็นนิรันดร์ก็แค่เธอและฉันก็แค่เรารักกัน
Yeah, I definitely need to look up this OST.
เราอาจไม่มีพรุ่งนี้ที่รอไม่มีรักที่รอเราอยู่อย่างที่ตั้งใจเราจะหนีความจริงไปนานเท่าไรแม้มันต้องจบแต่อยากคอยจะจำเอาไว้ไม่ว่านานแค่ไหนหัวใจฉันคือคนเดิมเสมอให้เธอจำสายตาคู่นี้มันจำไปที่มันเปลี่ยนแปลงไปไม่ว่านานแค่ไหน
Come on, Lava Lamp. Christ Jesus. Although those pants are kind of high waters on you, so you might as well just take them off. Why is he me? Because I do that all the time. Well, not so much now that I've got spare bedrooms and whatnot, but I will give up my bed and I will go sleep on the floor or something like that if I've got friends or something over. And then that makes sense why he's picking his ass up. Okay. You better carry your baby to bed.
พี่ดิน
It's like, girl, I'm not gonna take your bed from you. You get your ass in this bed. But I'm gonna carry you. Because I'm a man.
ทำไมไม่นอนบนเตียงดี
ก็พี่ดินตัวโตอะครับเตียงผมก็เล็กนิดเดียวผมกลัวพี่ดินจะอึดอัดแต่ผมไปนอนโซฟาเองก็ได้นะครับ
It's like, girl, you keep your ass on this bed. Child. Child. Dean. Can't be doing this to my feelings. Child? Child? Okay. Okay. I was getting a little worried for Parm because he seemed very partially uncomfortable, partially just not ready, not prepared for where things potentially could have gone. So I'm glad that it stopped where it did, but also, Dean, you are much bigger than Parm, and I need you not to have just dead body weight laying on top of my Parm like this.
ไม่เป็นไรแล้วนะผมอยู่ตรงนี้ห้ามอยู่ตรงนี้แล้วนะพี่ดีน
Again, I don't know why everybody sleeps with all the lights on, but what a great episode to come back to after my break. Like, it's so good. It's so good. And I don't know I was so emotional throughout this episode because I had taken that break and I hadn't, you know, sometimes I feel like with some of the series I've been watching more recently that since I've been watching so many series just kind of rapid fire one after the other, bam, 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 series after series after series after series, that sometimes like we might get to these really emotional parts of the series and I've mentioned it before where I can empathize with it and I can feel like the sadness or I can feel all the emotions, but it doesn't necessarily get me emotional in a sense. And I feel like part of it might be because like since I'm going rapid fire through all these series, I might be kind of just like used to it at this point, a little desensitized from some of those, you know, really heightened emotional moments. So maybe this episode was just super hella emotional and everybody gets emotional from it. Or maybe me taking my break from just reacting to stuff and whatnot and then coming back with just kind of like a fresh set of eyes on the series just made me a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more susceptible to these feelings since I hadn't felt them so consistently. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I don't know. But yes, hella emotions all over the damn place, all over this damn episode. But like I was mentioning there in my somewhere in the middle of the episode, I feel like in the earlier episodes of me reacting to this, you guys mentioned that Parm and Dean or Ian and Korn weren't like the first in this sort of like reincarnation chain or whatever. And maybe I'm misremembering that. Maybe I mentally made that up. I don't know. You guys can let me know, correct me down in the comments. But if that was the case where someone said down in the comment section in earlier episodes that they weren't the first in this, you know, reincarnation chain and, you know, there have been other past lives and whatnot. Like I was saying, I'm wondering if that opening scene that we had with Korn and Ian when Korn was just laying out there on the grass and just staring up at the sky in this really pensive, you know, state of mind, if that was him doing what Dean was doing for a good part of the, you know, first half of the episode, just pondering and thinking about maybe dreams that he was having or feelings that he was having, you know, past life stuff that he's trying to figure out and whatnot, and just this sort of sense of foreboding looming over his relationship with Ian. I don't know. I could just be reaching or, you know, throwing stones at, you know, whatever. I don't know. But that's just something that crossed my mind at that point. But that opening scene with Ian and Korn, so sweet. Like I said in my reaction to episode 8, I love seeing these sweet moments between them. Like it can't be all doom, gloom, and sadness with them. Like they had to have had these good moments, and I'm glad that we are getting to see more and more of them. Yes, you know, we're still seeing some of those sadder moments like we had there towards after Dean met with Sin in the restaurant and, you know, got all the tea about Ian and Korn. We got that full-on montage of Ian and Korn moments, happy, sad, ending with the double suicide, and it's like, oh my god. So yes, we're still getting those sad moments throughout, but like, I'm glad that we're getting to see, you know, how the relationship got to the point that it did, because we can see in so many different places that we've jumped in the series so far in that timeline that, you know, they loved each other so much. There was so much love between Ian and Korn, and it's these little moments that help us to understand how they got to that point. It's not always just the big grand gestures. It's those day-to-day moments, those just, hey, we're hanging out, hey, we're at dinner, hey, we went to the beach, hey, this, you know, just these little day-to-day moments that it's like, oh, they are so cute, oh, I love this relationship, oh, I wish this would have worked out. And like I was saying, that opening scene, that's what they should have had, that is what they should have been able to have, and it just makes me so sad to see what they had and where it could have gone and how it was just tragically taken away from them. And it's just so unfortunate, so unfortunate. But yeah, the first half of the episode was, you know, a lot of good advice being slung at Dean. You know, Dean was contemplating whether or not he wanted to find out this information that he was going to get from Scene later in the episode, and Wynn was just like, hey, what happens if you find out the information? Okay, bad stuff happens. Then what? Dean's like, I'm not gonna let him go. He's like, okay, well, go find out then. Like, either way, you got no plans. Whether you go find out the information or you don't find out the information, something bad happens, something good happens, you got no plans of letting this man go. So you might as well go find out and, you know, satiate your curiosity. And, you know, just things that he needed to hear. And then we, you know, got some more cute moments between Dean and Parm when, you know, Dean took him back to the classroom to give his classmates the notebook for Wynn, and, you know, they're all flirty, and, you know, oh, Parm is so cute, blah, 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 and Dean's protective, like, y'all better back the fuck up before I cut y'all. And I'm like, you know what, Dean, you put them in line, you let them know, that's one way Dean and I guess, are similar. I don't have those beautiful cheekbones, but I do not know how to share a man, and God help anybody if I have a man and y'all start pushing up on him. Praise Jesus. But yes, cute, sweet moments. And then we got, you know, the bombshell that we as the audience already knew. We already know this reincarnation cycle that is happening between you know, Ian and Korn, and now Dean and Parm. And to a certain degree, Dean and Parm kind of know, especially when they were having the, you know, dinner with the friends and they were talking about the red thread of fate a couple episodes back. Like, you know, they had that sort of realization. I don't know if they had it to the degree that Dean now knows, but, like, they had these realizations, and then as time went on, you know, more and more memories start to surface. Like Dean was saying, he's dreaming more frequently, and the dreams are lasting longer. There are more details. Things are becoming a little bit clearer. So, yeah, everything is now out in the open, at least as far as Dean goes. Dean didn't tell Parm yet because he passed out a little bit, but, you know, I assume that conversation is going to happen soon, probably in the next episode. My just general thought process is, like, what now? Like, okay, we've discovered this, I guess, secret, for lack of a better term right now. We discovered our connection, this link that we have, why we feel this attraction, this pull towards one another, why we felt like we've been searching for someone our entire lives. We've figured that out. We figured out, you know, past lives and all that kind of stuff, what happened to them. Okay. Now what? Because, like Dean was saying, like, there could be some problem that arises in his relationship if he finds out whatever this answer is, or whatever details about, you know, the past. And I'm wondering, like, what was going through Dean's head, what exactly these potential problems could be, because to me it's not like they were reincarnated in the same time as Ian and Korn, or even with the same parents, where it's like they're being looked at, or they're in the situation where they're being kept apart. It doesn't seem, I mean, at least we haven't met Dean's parents yet, so we don't really know what his parents are going to be like, and whether they're going to be like, oh no, you stay away from that boy, or if it's going to be similar kind of mentality. But at least from, you know, Parm's perspective, we already met Parm's mama and his brother and whatnot, and they love Dean. They're like, yes, Dean, come join the family. Bring those cheekbones into our gene pool. Yes, praise God. So, you know, that side of the family's all about it. We don't know about Dean's side of the family yet, but like, for right now, it's not like they're living in this situation like Ian and Korn were, where it's like, okay, maybe it's still not okay to be out and proud and, you know, gay in the public, and they've got their fathers trying to keep them apart and whatnot, to the point that, you know, it ended how it ended. Like, they don't have any of those kind of words on the tip of my tongue, obstacles. They don't have any of those particular kind of obstacles in their way keeping them apart. So I don't know what badness was in Dean's head that could potentially come from, you know, learning these things. I don't know what badness could come I don't know. I don't know where the storyline is going to go now, because like what, this is episode 9 and there's what, 17 episodes, so there's still 8 episodes. We're only like halfway through the season. So I don't know. I just don't know where things can go, what drama is going to occur moving forward now that we have this out in the open. I don't know. I just have to wait and see, watch more and see where it goes. But Dean acting, so good. Like I mentioned there towards the end, he, for the majority of the series, like, yeah, he'd wake up from dreams and, you know, he'd have like a single tear or something rolling down his cheek or whatever. But for the most part, he's been this sort of stoic, just emotional rock type figure, where Parm has had some of these more emotional spells from time to time, and, you know, these intense flashback feelings and all that kind of stuff. And Dean has been kind of that just rock, you know, there to keep him grounded and like, hey, I'm here for you. It's okay. You can tell me whatever. I'm here. I'll take care of you. I'll keep you, you know, blah, 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 blah. And now, like, the Dean is just like learning all this information, and like he's just breaking down, like emotional, just sort of breakdown in the car, you know, cursing out Korn, and just like, you know, you bastard, blah blah blah. And at first I was like, girl, why you yelling at Korn? Korn's gone, like what? But then it was like showing the flashbacks of, you know, suicide, and then how the loud noises affect Parm, and, you know, obviously Parm's been living with this his entire life. And it's like, in my head, the way I'm channeling it is he's cursing at Korn for causing this sort of effect to happen to Parm, because obviously his love is Parm. He loves his Parm, and he doesn't want to see anything bad. He doesn't want to see any harm come to him. So through Korn's actions, Parm is now living with, you know, this intense reaction to, you know, loud noises and, you know, these dreams that he's having and all. Like, so that's where my head was going. But, you know, maybe Dean was having other reasons for cursing out Korn as well. I don't know. But I like that we got a lot of vulnerability from him in this episode. I mentioned earlier when he was talking to Win, I liked that he was comfortable enough to say, hey, I've been having these dreams. And yeah, like, because to me, for the majority of the series thus far, like I said, he's been kind of this rock stoic figure, and kind of reminds me of myself in a sense. And I felt like he might also be like me in a sense, where we'll have these problems or we'll have these issues or have these things on our mind, but just not tell people about it, just internalize it, deal with it personally, and just not get help or comfort from other people just because we just deal with things ourselves. So I figured that he might have been too, not really proud, but too used to doing stuff on his own to let other people in. But, you know, we were getting the reverse this episode. He's letting Win in, you know, telling him about the dreams. You know, Sin and Sorn, and then, you know, breaking down in the car and then going over to Parm's house and being like, hey, can I stay here? I'll tell you everything, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, just having the tables turn and have Parm be those arms, those comforting arms, and just be there for him, and he can just let down all of his guards and just collapse into Parm and just go to sleep after we were having that sort of quasi-hot, quasi-uncomfortable kissing session thing that was happening. I was like, Lord Jesus, y'all can't take me on this emotional roller coaster, make me feel all of these feels, and then end with sexy time. That's I'm not in an emotional state right now for sexy time. I'm not ready for this. Y'all need to give me sexy time at a different time when things are happy and good. And just the look that was on Parm's face the whole time, like, he looked so uncomfortable, and not the normal like level of like frantic energy that Parm normally has, that sort of neurotic, nervous energy. It was like, oh my god, PT, someone might see us. That it wasn't that. It was like he was full on like clutching the sheets and like tensing up and like, like, oh, like he's not ready for where this is potentially going. So like I thought when Dean hopped on top, I'm like, praise Jesus. But I also thought that he was just gonna, you know, give him the normal kiss that we've been doing. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with this, cool. But then he went to the neck, and I'm like, okay. And then we slowly worked our way from the neck, and then he's kissing on the nipples, and from nipple to nipple, and I'm like, girl, you can't, now is not the time. Now is not the time. So I don't know if he just ran out of energy or if he just, I don't know, but he just collapsed and was like, okay, comfort. And Parm just like, I'm here for you. I got you, baby. I got you. I'm here for you. We just gonna sleep with all the lights on and you just have all your dead weight on top of me. I got you, baby. It's fine. And, you know, just sweetness. So, yeah, I have no idea where this season is, where the series is gonna go from here. I don't, because, like I said, we're only halfway through, and, like, the rest of the series can't just be 8 episodes of happy-go-lucky, yay, relationship development, fluff. Like, it can't be just all fluff. Like, especially not a series like this that's been so well written, so well just implemented. Like, no, there's got to be some more drama that comes into the picture. Maybe Alex is gonna come back into the picture and cause some drama. I don't know, but like, something has to happen. There has to be some, like, we haven't reached the climax. We haven't reached the, you know, the climactic tense moment that we're reaching, and I don't know what that climactic tense moment is. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Like I said 40,000 times throughout this episode, the OST on this is so good. Like, obviously from past episodes I know it's got, you know, good music, but like, it was just so on point this episode, so good. And I feel like, again, since me just taking a break from reacting to this stuff and whatnot, I've been doing a lot of, even though I was on a YouTube vacation, I was still doing a lot of stuff for the channel, just stuff that I hadn't had the time to do while I was recording, and I listened to a lot of OSTs, and I feel like just me channeling that sort of vibe and just being really into the OSTs right now really just got me finally tuned into this OST, and it's just chef's kiss. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up, see if it's on iTunes. Maybe. I know there's some of the series that I reacted to where the OSTs aren't on iTunes, and it makes me sad, and I gotta hunt down stuff and whatnot. So I'll see what I can find. But yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and those are my general thoughts, so we'll just have to wait until the next episode and see where things go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I am glad to be back. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.